All right. Now moving on to 5.3. This is our 5.3. Let's read down the question. Write down the equation of the inverse in a form of y. Sorry about that. And then we're looking for the inverse. Let's make some space. Remember now we have our, can we write it as g of x? So I can say y is equals to 2 to the power of x, because we find the value of x, so we want to write this as the inverse. So we're going to open the process of the inverse. So in terms of the inverse, it's the reflection across the y is equals to x line. So we are trying to find the reflection across the y is equals to x. So what actually happens that x becomes y becomes x. So in a space of x, your y becomes x, or y, and x becomes y. So I'm going to have x equals to 2 to the power of y. So we just actually swap the position of x and y. And this can also be replaced in a logarithm format, where y will be equals to the log of base of 2 and then x. Good. So for you to remember how to move about that is that when you try to make y the subject of the formula, y will become the subject of the formula. The base will still remain as the base this side. So if the base is 2, it will remain as 2, and y now becomes the subject of the formula, and then the x becomes part of the log. So that's how we change it to logarithm. You can also see into different examples to say, if you are given, for example, we know that we have 2 to the power of 2 being equals to 4, and if you were to represent this this format, it's an exponential format, into logarithm, what you're going to do, you will say 2 is equals to the log. What is the base? The base was 2, and this will come into the log. So hence this is, if you can also press this in a calculator, you will see that you get your value as 2, because this can also be simplified further using the laws of exponents to say the right hand side. On our right hand side we have the log 2 to the power of base 2 log 4. Then we can do this is going to give us the log with the base of 2, then 2 to the power of 2, and this can come this side, and I will write the answer this side so that you can see it, and this will be 2 and the log 2 base 2. So in terms of the laws of logs, this will just give us 1. So this is the same as 2 multiplied by 1, which is simply 2. Good. That's just to those who have trust issues, to actually sort it out in terms of how you move from an exponential function for exponential format to logarithm format. I hope you get it. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment, and we'll clarify.